It's good to be here. Thank you, Chapin, for inviting me up here to take part in this. The problem that we face is very simple, and that is during a time of ongoing crisis like we have right now, how do we make sure and get the badly needed funds to the institutions of higher learning in the state, both four-year universities and community colleges, and get students who need the financial help, that financial help, so they can stay in school while we're dealing with this crisis. We have put on the table, now this is the second alternative that we put on the table, and that is, here's funding for higher education, all three legs of that stool, if you will, albeit at reduced rates because we don't have the money. At reduced rates, but also with some kind of mechanism beside it to help pay for it, whether that's giving the governor some expanded authority to move money around in the budget. Now, typically that would be the General Assembly's job, but the General Assembly's not being responsible in doing it. If the General Assembly as a whole would step up to the plate and balance the budget, the idea of giving the governor extraordinary authority would never occur to anyone. But that's what you have to do when the General Assembly is sitting on the sidelines like it is right now. Or in the case of this second alternative, to give the universities and the community colleges some money back so they can save the money that will save state taxpayer money in the end. If there's a third idea or a fourth or a fifth, we're open to it. That's meaningful. We are waiting on the Speaker. We are waiting, with all due respect, on Senator Bennett. We are waiting on any Democrat to come forward to us and say, we really want to fund all three components of higher education, but we recognize there are other issues out there, and we have to deal with those. The notion that the Speaker of the House of Representatives would tell the almost 200,000 college students in this state that go to four-year universities that they're just not that important, that we're going to send an appropriations bill out of the House and we're going to insist that the Democrats in the Senate vote for it, and it does have not one dime for four-year universities, isn't real, it isn't serious, it demonstrates they're not willing yet still to step up to the plate and try and solve the problem. And as Chapin mentioned, the appropriations bill that's in the Senate from Senator Bennett that affords zero money to students who need a little extra money to get through their college expenses is laughable, and it's very disappointing. There are two appropriations bills now in the Senate. Both of them are realistic. If there are other ideas the Democrats, the Speaker, Senator Bennett have in a way to deal with this, we're all ears.